Everyone, very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you. This is Sunil Singh, and you are watching Class 10 Physics, Chapter Electricity. This is the video number 9, and in this video we will study about some important topic like combination of resistance, series combination, and parallel combination. So don't miss full the C video. Thank you. Okay, let's start this video. In this video, first of all, we should know what is the combination of resistance. Combination of resistance means we are talking about the what ways in which resistance can be combined. So the resistance can be combined in two ways. One is in series combination, other is in parallel combination. In series combination, what is how resistance are connected to each other. So when two or more than two resistance are connected end to end. That means this is the first resistance and second resistance. This is the first starting point, ending point, starting point, ending point. So that means end to end. When two resistance are connected to end, that is end consecutively are said to be in series combination. For example, here AB, BC and CD are three resistance which are combined to each other into end. What are the law of combination of resistance in series? The law of combination of resistance in series is according to this law, the combined resistance of any number of resistance, and the combined resistance of any number resistance connected in series is equal to the sum of the individual resistance. That means if we take the example of R1, R2 and R3 are the resistance, and the resultant value is combined resistance, that is here R is the combined resistance, and R1 and R2 and R3 are the individual resistance, then the value of R will be equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, let's see what are the rule to follow to solve this type of question. So we should know two important points like this. When a number of resistances connected in series, are joined to terminal of a battery, then each resistance has different potential energy, and the total potential difference is equal to the sum of individual potential difference of each resistance. For example, if R1, R2 and R3 are three types of R1 and R2 are the two resistance are connected in series, and then this combination is connected to finally a battery, then potential difference will be on each resistance V1 and V2. So total potential difference, that is V, which is applied from the battery, is equal to V1 plus V2 plus 3. That means when number of resistance are connected in series, then the potential difference also changes into different value as per the resistance in the form of V1, V2, V3 and V4 and so on. But finally the V is equal to sum of all the potential difference. Second rule, when a number of resistance are connected in series, then the same electric current flows through each resistance. That means if R1 and R2 and R3 and so many resistance are connected in series, then the value of electric current will be same on each resistance only in series. Now we will see the how can we prove that R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, let's see the derivation for R is equal to R1 plus R2. We have to draw a figure. There are two resistance R1 and R2, that is they are connected in series, and finally this combination are connected to a 3 volt battery. Then in this case potential difference goes to R1 like V1 and at R2 is V2, but current will be same as per the rule for the combination of resistance in series. So if V volt battery is connected to R1 and R2 resistance, then V is equal to, we get V1 plus V2. This is equation first. If we know that according to Ohm's law, V is equal to I into R, so similarly we can say V1 is equal to I into R1, V2 is equal to I into R2. This is equation second, third and fourth. Now this equation is put in the equation first. When we put equation second, third and fourth in equation first, we get here I into R is equal to I into R1 plus I into R2. We take common like I and cancel to each other in both sides. We get finally R is equal to R1 plus R2. That means by this way we can simply get the derivation. We can get the derivation for the resistance of combination in series. Now we will see the parallel combination. First of all, we should know what is parallel combination. Parallel combination means what? When two or more than two resistances are connected between the same 2 points are said to be in parallel combination. That means R1 and R2 are here two resistances and are connected between two same point A and B. If 3 conductors are in parallel combination, then we also add in parallel to in this resistance. Here, for example, when R1, R2 and R3 conductors are connected in parallel between same point A and B, then this resistance are connected like this. Now we will see law of combination of resistances in parallel. What is the law of combination of resistance in parallel? So according to this law, the reciprocal of the combined resistance of a number of resistances connected in parallel is equal to the sum of the reciprocal of all the individual resistances. That means here, suppose that if R is the combined resistance and R1, R2 and R3 are the individual resistance, then the value of combined resistance, the reciprocal of combined resistance, is always equal to reciprocal of all the individual resistance. That is here 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Now we will see rule for the parallel combination. First rule, when a number of resistances are connected in parallel, then PD across each resistance is same as power supply line. That means if V volt is applied to the combination of the resistance, then potential difference on each resistance will be same. That means if V volt battery is applied to the each resistance, then V voltage also found on resistance R1 and V volt also found on resistance R2. Second, when a number of resistances are connected in parallel and joined to the terminal of a battery, then different amount of current flows through the each resistance, but the current in the circuit is the sum of all the current flowing through the all the resistances. That means the meaning of this rule is that if R1, R2 and R3 are connected in parallel, then if I current is flow through the circuit from battery, then I will be changes in the form of I1, I2, I3 in parallel combination. As you can see you have seen in series combination, potential difference changes into V1, V2 and V3. in parallel combination, electric current will be changed into I1, I2 and I3. That means, okay, we see here R1 and R2 are the two resistance are connected to battery V volt battery. Then I current is flow through the battery, but when this I current goes to R1 and R2, it changes into I1 and I2. But potential difference is same as here V like supply line. So if I current is supplied to the resistances R1 and R2, then I is equal to becomes I1 plus I2. This is the equation first, and we know that from Ohm's law, V is equal to I into R, so I is equal to V by R. Take equation second. Similarly, I1 is equal to V by R1. Equation, this is equation third, and finally we get I2 is equal to V by R2. This is equation fourth. Now we put the equation second, third and fourth in equation first. We get here V by R is equal to V by R1 plus V by R2. That means we take common V from right side and cancel to each other in both sides. We get 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. This is the required equation. That means from this way we can prove that if three resistances are connected in parallel combination from V volt battery, then we also take one equation, fifth equation, and we get here 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. That means if a number of resistances are given in parallel combination, then we also can find the derivation for them. That means we can prove that R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. That means so many derivation, if so many resistances are connected in parallel, then we also get the derivation for that. Okay, let's take example of each series combination, parallel combination, and when both series and parallel combination both combine. In that case, how can we solve? Let's solve the example. Here, this is a question. Two resistances R1 and R2. Let suppose that this is R1 and this is R2, and its value is given 3 ohm, 4 ohm. Then how can we find the equivalent resistance? Because we have to find the equivalent resistance. That means equivalent resistance is in this way. R is equal to, we know that R1 plus R2 in series combination. So R is here equivalent resistance, and R1 is given 3 ohm and R2 is given 4 ohm. We add, we get 7 ohm. That means equivalent resistance of AC is 7 ohm. Now we have to find in second question equivalent resistance across AB. So we know that in parallel combination 1 by RAB is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 3. We take an example, LCM of 2, 3, 4, that is 12. So 6, 3, 4, we get 6, 3, 9, 13 by 12. So 1 by RAB is equal to 13 by 12. So RAB is equal to 12 by 13 ohm. Now in this question, how can we solve? First of all, we solve for BC. For BC, so 1 by RBC is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. We put 1 by BC, RBC is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. We get 2 LCM of 2 to 2. So 1 plus 1, that is 2 by 2, cancel 1. So RBC is equal to 1 ohm. So we have to find AC. So RAC is equal to RAB plus RBC. We get answer here 3 plus 1, that is 4 ohm. 4 ohm is the equivalent resistance for AC. That means finally our figure becomes like this is 4 ohm and its value becomes 1 ohm. So it is A, B and it is C, 3 and 1. Our figure becomes finally in this way. So thank you for watching this video.